also have markers in here so I can know exactly where they're supposed to fall. Okay, so it's a little noisy, so I'm going to talk a little loud. This is the wig that I made for the Pebble Spheres video. It has white and black and blue and orange in it to put out that remnants of the Flintstones colors. Like, I clearly like pop art and pop television, pop culture. So I brought up the bang, but originally it was like in my face. But for sake of like, if you want to pick this costume even like for a cam show, you know, I should have done it like this, honestly. So, if I pigtails, it's pretty diverse for that reason though. Initially I braided it just so I could get a crimp in it. So let's show you guys how to style this right quick. I'm going to show you how to I'm going to put it in a style and then I'm going to explain how I made it right quick. Let's use the white ties because they're cute. So this wig I 100% made. The other wig that I just showed you guys, excuse me, the other wig I just showed you guys, I added to a wig in order to make it longer, to give myself the ability to cut in the middle, and then I added the pink in it. So this wig is completely handmade. So you start with a wig cap. I don't think you can see that. Oh, you can't see it because I have a real wig cap on. You're gonna use a mesh wig cap, and I bought literally probably 2 packs of black, 2 packs. I'm pretty sure this is like, excuse me, I'm pretty sure this is 6 packs of hair at least 8. If you do not have black hair naturally, you probably want to wear a wig cap to keep people from focusing on your skin tone. Because if you're blonde underneath like a wig, that might have a few, because you can fill in a wig cap to the point where it doesn't really have too many gaps. That might take 10 to 12 to 14 packs of hair, honestly. But really, you can't tell that this isn't my scalp like that. See what I mean? Okay. So, and that's the solid wig cap, and then the hair is crocheted into a mesh wig cap. So, start off with mesh wig cap, all the hair that you need. I kind of play it by eye. I try to play how I'm planning my braiding, or how I'm planning my wigs by eye. The back is mainly filled with black because it's the back of your head, really. And for the sake of like using cheap hair to your best advantage and like filling it in, black hair is gonna get you like really cheap, fast, all that jazz. My favorite brand of hair is probably, I want to say Janet. It was really smooth, which was kind of hard to deal with a little bit, but anyway, just get the Cacalon, whatever it's called. The Cacalon, I always call it Cacalon braiding hair. So I put my mesh wig cap on the wig stand, and I mark where my symmetry would be with a wig clip, which is, excuse me, which is actually right there, which actually fixed my hairstyle, right? Anyway, so the wig clamp right here that I placed in there would either hold it to my wig clamp, my wig cap, or you can you're supposed to sew it in. So the wig clamp to the edges of the wig, of the mesh wig cap. Sorry. You want it symmetrical, so you can use that. You can use a straight pin. So put on your head, use a straight pin right in the elastic band. Don't poke yourself. and then you want it right here where your sideburns are, right? So there's a wig clamp on both sides of that. That helps me pull it down right here specifically when I'm on set. I just go straight forward, reach straight forward, and then pull it down from here. I might wear this wig. For my first like company shoot that I'm doing pretty soon. Anyways, I like this wig a lot. So then you're gonna get, I literally use a crochet needle because I literally like to crochet. So I use a crochet needle. You can put in the back, you can do a good amount of gaps, but two holes is kind of the average. 3 if you are trying to go faster. 3 or 4. 4 will like fill up space. So like when you put on your wig cap, you're gonna have a gap here. Do not get too tight around this part, and don't underestimate getting too tight around here because that will spread out as you're pulling on the wig cap, pulling the elastic. It's gonna start shaping to a human head, but the wig stands are kind of smaller than a human head, so there's like this gap in your wig cap. Don't cut it. You can get the ones that aren't sewn at the top in order to measure to your head exactly. That's definitely an option. So every 2, so I'm going to go in 1 hole, count 2, and then pull it out at the other end, and then I loop them through. You twist and loop through, twist and loop through. I'll put a YouTube video that I use to learn how to make these wigs in the link below. And I started out because I knew where I wanted my bangs to be, so I made that measurement, and I literally put orange here and put orange here, and then I knew that I wanted black right here, right? Yeah, and because I wanted that like a little rockabilly going on, because I wanted like a really big, you know, my concept changed a little bit for costume reasons. So, you know, especially once I left the braid thing. Let me see. I used the blue initially. Like I filled in this space and I kind of marked it. I came forward down the center, and then I came outward a little bit. And then I remember saying, okay, I want a mix of color here, and I want orange here, and a mix of color here, and then I want white here. And so you kind of start eyeballing it. What I realized is that sometimes you can mix, mix hair on the same needle, and it might give you that same it give you a chance to like play around with like having highlights even. So if you're doing a regular colored wig, like regular hair tone wig, say a dark brown to a blonde, by the time you get here, you can start putting the blonde and the brown on the same strands, and about right here, and then go all blonde here or brown here. That's definitely an option, and an option that I want to try later on. But otherwise, plan so that when you get ready to cut, you know, because I started cutting the hair in half because I was like, that's faster, it saves me hair, and I know that when I get ready to cut it, I'll have layered, the hair would come about to here, so I'd have layers. So I used the entire folded hair to give me this length, and then I would fold it in half in order to give me this length. This length gives me a chance to cut top layers. This length gives me middle to long layers, right? So I think that's everything. When I'm so like iffy about taking it down because I really like it. If I do, I'll make another video. I'm gonna hope to wear this at the shoot that I'm going to, because I think for when I get put on a rigger, like my hair kind of like flying around might look kind of cool. Otherwise, like I guess we'll use my real hair. I don't know, we'll see. But do you see how like even like ethnic girls can like play around with concepts that aren't black? Like I guess kind of like being able to appropriate cartoons and cosplay, especially for cosplayers, being able to appropriate characters that aren't necessarily POC at all. Like make it yours. Like make it yours in your personality. My costume was like a schoolgirl tied up shirt with like this matching this like zebra print brassiere bralette that I made. And bringing in the braids and bringing in like the schoolgirl and stuff like that, it made it look like me playing like this WOC playing a Flintstone looking character, a Flintstone looking girl. So it totally made sense, and it became mine. It definitely became magical. You get what I'm saying? So make things yours and don't hesitate to play or anything. I'm pretty sure if you guys want to hear my voiceover, I'm pretty sure I sound fairly the same. It was something like today I was at school and I heard the most popular girl talking about how she totally snagged that man. I mean, I could get him really easy. I know it. So that became, you know, I'm an edgy schoolgirl. I'm wearing like a black pleated skirt and all that kind of stuff. I really want to do a costume show with you guys to kind of play around with, like, with how I can like play around with characters really easily just by having certain things. Just by having certain things in my wardrobe. But that's the end of this hair tutorial. Thank you so much. Ciao, you guys.